Alright everyone, we are live. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Unga punga, my wungas, oh lord. Hello Dog Scratch, hello... Keller... Koneko? Color Koneko, I think? I'm not sure. Hello Justin, hello Jelly. Oh, yes. My name is Phoenix Wright. My job is, well, right now I guess I'm a suspect. No, he means what did you do before you were arrested? Ow! As Phoenix Wright spreads his COVID all over the courtroom. I was a university student. Mr. Wright, you understand that you are suspected. Oh, Jesus Lord. But I didn't do it. I'm innocent, I tell you. I'm telling you I was. Would the defendant please refrain from passing on his cold to the rest of us? It seems the witness has something he wants to say. Oh no shit, really, Mr. Payne? I would've never fucking guessed. Please tell us about your relation to the victim. Right away, Your Honor. Witness testimony, the victim and I. I admit I was there, but I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. How'd you know he was British? I see. So you hardly knew the victim. Right. Like I said, I'm not a killer. Phew. Looks like the judge understands. You're being naive, you know. Too naive. We're back to 469 squonk scribers. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like a lot of those people left because me and Captain were in the process of moving and like the whole guys, this entire month has like been balls to the walls insane, all right? Like it has just been one thing after another. So like by all means, I am glad that those of you who stayed have stayed. That sucks. It was just one extra week. Yeah, I know. But some people, namely the younger generation, I've noticed, and this is no slight to them, it's just how like generations change over the years. They're very, very short attention span. To a point where they verge on having the attention span of a goldfish. Alright. And like I said, that's no slight to them, it's more so people have the attention span of a grape. Yes, they do, Dog Scratch. But it's no slight to them, it's just the generation that they grow up in. Because like with all the technology and, you know, all that other shit, like TikTok and how trends work. And it's just like a whole, like, cornucopia of bullshit that they have to go through. Fucking skibidi toilet attention span. Okay, I don't know where the fuck that skibidi toilet thing came from, but my god, it's annoying. And I thought that stupid ass, what's it called? Gucci Gang song? I thought that shit was annoying. Bro, honestly, if you stuck me in a room and you told me I had to pick one or the other to listen to, I would rather just end myself early, right there. Next generation needs some longer form of content to consume to understand how to keep attention for a long period of time. Like Columbo. Nah, bruh, I feel like we should go back to showing kids Happy Tree Friends. I mean, we all turned out fine. Mostly. Just give them the entire series of unfortunate events. I hate Gucci Gang. Same! I hate that that is literally just an entire song of, like, nothing but the word Gucci Gang said over and over and over again. It is so annoying. Not Happy Tree Friends. Specifically, only the scenes with the war vet swirl. They'll be fine. They'll be perfectly fine. Stick that on all the iPad kids, tablets, tablet kids, whatever you want to call them. I'm gonna get blacklisted from YouTube. It's like, this one's a little bit too violent. Chat. You guys want to go watch an irresponsible amount of 80s Inspector Gadget? And they haven't blacklisted Happy Tree Friends from YouTube? You know what, Jelly, this is a very fair point. This is a fair argument. Jelly, you should become the next Ace Attorney. You'd make excellent arguments against people's cases. Heh? He. It seems that you've forgotten one small thing, young lady. And that would be... This witness still has to undergo something called cross-examination. Cross-examination? He's right, and it's the defense's duty to carry out the cross-examination. The purpose is to determine if the witness's testimony contains any contradictions. Contradictions? If a witness is lying, their statements will conflict with the court record. It's the way his mustache twitches for me. Maybe the real Ace Attorney was the Maya we framed along the way. I'm the best Phoenix Wright. Yeah. But Mr. Wright is my client. Even if he is your client, in court all lies must be struck down. As a lawyer, that is your duty, you see. What does he mean by that? Is he saying that testimony just now? That there was a lie? Contradiction? God, I love Grossberg. He's so stupid. He reminds me of a Teddy. He reminds me of a Teddy Rufin. Yep, sad for us in the world of Phoenix Wright. It is the defense's job to cross-examine, always. Sad for us. Content for the game. Very true, Justin. Now then, your cross-examination, if you please, Miss Faye. Please, Mr. Wright, tell me you haven't been lying. You wouldn't do that to me, would you? Oh, Mia, dear, sweet, stupid young Mia. Let's send Feeny to jail. Yeah. Probably not jail, but at the very least he is gonna get his ass chewed. But like, also, Mia, for the love of God, humans suck. That's why I choose not to identify as human. I identify as an Ugandan Knuckles. My name is Ile. For those of you who don't know already, one thing about me is that I absolutely love Ugandan Knuckles. He will forever be my favorite meme, and I don't care what you say. It is absolutely a god amongst memes. I quite literally when I was still in high school, I started a cult. A freaking cult of Ugandan Knuckles. every time one person started doing the little click sound, everyone else joined in. All of my friends just in unison just... God, it was great. I pissed off so many teachers with that shit. It was funny. I admit I was there. Oh wait, shit, I'm supposed to press. Everyone shut up. I knew that. When you say there, you mean the place where the victim was murdered? Yeah, sorta. The place where something happened anyway. Jesus Lord! Such a shrill voice.
Something you can't have it happen. We have photographic evidence.
Do we need Mia voice lines for alerts now? I'm not sure. That's something I'd have to take up with Captain, because he's the one that knows how to do all that. I just make the thumbnails and schedule the things. Anyway, Mr. Wright, what were you doing at the scene of the crime? I thought you said you didn't know the victim, Mr. Swallow. It was just a coincidence we bumped into each other by accident. I was playing hopscotch in the middle of the night because I have insomnia and I can't sleep. Hang on, Mr. What? A coincidence, huh? But I'm not a killer, all I did was find his body. But you just said you met him. You say you found the body, so who called the police? Huh? Stop spreading your COVID everywhere. Unfortunately, it was some other students that notified the police. Other students? That's correct. They were witnesses. Jesus Christ, could you not flashbang me? Witnesses who saw the defendant standing there next to the body in shock. Yes, yes, Dog Scratch. His name is Mr. Swallow. Here, I can prove it. Doug Swallow, age 22.
Swallow cum?
No. I can tell you one thing. There's Phoenix's girlfriend.
Damn! She kind of a baddie.
Well, she's also a whore.
Damn.
Also, look. It's Winston Payne, but young.
And a pervert.
Here's Grossberg. He hasn't changed. Hasn't changed a fucking bit.
I'd fuck him. I bet bouncing up and down on that dick would be soft as fuck.
With how big his belly is, I don't think you'd be able to reach down that far if you sat on it.
Why did you call the woman a whore?
They're both ginger. They're made for each other. Swallow X Grossberg. My OTP. Oh, God. No.
You know who my one true parent is? Cam, do you want to know who mine is?
What?
Rigby.
Oh, God.
And?
What?
You already know who. You already know. What? Is this true, Mr. Cum?
Mr. Wright! Phoenix, for love of God, stop spreading COVID everywhere!
You can't say that word, it's the coof.
It's...
Did you forget?
I guess fucking so.
Have you forgot?
Well, it's true that I was pretty shocked when I found the body, but nothing, bitch boy!
But I came everywhere!
The fuck?
I like coming.
Grossberger's 10 inches conformed. I didn't know he conformed to 10 inches, Jelly, but and that's flaccid. Oh dear Jesus!
Dude, if I was 10 inches flaccid, I would fucking... Dude, I would smack people with my dick. And not the sexual way. I mean, I just use that bitch as a weapon. I just be...
On a hello, Captain Pyro.
Just fucking spinning in a circle and be like, wham!
Okay, like, on a side note, though, if you helicoptered your dick and, like, it was 10 inches flaccid, imagine being erect and trying to helicopter your dick and you just, like, straight up graze the head of it on the floor.
Dude, if I had a fucking 10-inch flaccid dick, I would be in porn. Okay.
Sorry, confirmed. Nah, he's 10 inches conformed.
He confirmed He conformed to society.
He conformed 10 inches to society.
He only conformed.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing more, nothing less. Mr. Wright, why is Mr. Grossberg 10 inches conformed? Cause
Do
he
you
got
mean-
circumcised, so he
don't
lost
you-
a couple inches.
Don't you mean confirmed, sir? No, conformed. Like he somehow conformed his dick to 10 inches. Erect? No, flaccid. What the hell?
No, flaccid, trust me, we've had some wild meetings.
Do you think Tails' tails are normally flaccid but stiffened so he can fly?
Do you think Tails has a fucking monster cock?
I always assumed he just had 2 dicks.
No, I assume that he has like he was born with like 4 penises, but they all formed together and became one huge monster cock. He's got that monster cock that make Bad Dragon look sad.
Yeah, so you know, that's Knuckles. Tails is 8 years old. Shut the fuck up. Hey, look, man. I'm not gonna go
I was gonna say something really fucked, but I'm gonna keep that to myself.
All I was gonna say is that don't ask me how I know the entire lore of Sonic Boom, even though I hate it with a fiery passion.
It's called that she wanted fucking Shadow the Hedgehog to become her best friend.
They absolutely ruined Shadow the Hedgehog in Sonic Boom.
I knew that.
He's such a little bitch now. He's such a whiny little fucking twat.
Don't worry about the clanging and banging you hear behind you. I'm building a science project.
Hey man, I was just talking tail physics.
Let me smash.
No,
You want blue?
no,
Bitches love blue.
no,
What about a stick?
no,
I'll get you a fucking
No.
stick. Bitches love sticks.
no. I want you to stop making so much fucking noise. Don't worry about the banging in the background. Grossberg's just showing off again.
He's just fucking helicopter that shit. Every so often, all you get to hear is.
That's the sound of his dick clanging up against the desk underneath him.
That's the sound of my fucking. I don't know. I could have went a lot of places with that joke, but I changed my mind. I told you, this would be a very, very special Ace of 23. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm trying to find.
There's Captain Pyro, moron. Open your fucking eyes.
Fuck you.
Click the fucking phone button! God! It's like trying to work with a 5-year-old who doesn't even know what a fucking cell phone is. It's 2024! Everybody fucking knows what a cell phone is!
So, like, you gonna.
Dude, I should wrap an Ethernet cable around my balls and pull it as tight as possible.
So, like, are you gonna fucking read, or are you just gonna sit here and.
No, I've had to read all the my balls.
Captain Pyro! Get your ass over here!
My balls are tight. They
Yup.
need to be released.
You piece of fuck! Oh shit. Cam, send Captain to Brazil. I fucking wish I
Dude,
could.
it would have been hilarious if you would have said Detroit, so I could have done the joke.
Why isn't Captain Pyro a mod?
I don't know. He's always been a mod. I guess maybe I did it as a joke so I could ban him for a week.
Oh, yeah.
Cause fuck him. He a little bitch.
Hold on, Ralph.
He a bitch.
Alright, there we go.
Fuck him. He a bitch.
Now we can hear Captain Pyro.
Who's a bitch?
You's a bitch.
Who's a bitch?
You's a bitch. And your mom.
Hey.
Trust me, I had that bitch screaming last night. Ah!
Not as loud as your mom, bitch.
Oh, goddamn. You're really turning around on me, but guess what? Me and yo mom had a fucking EDM raid in that hoe.
I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe.
She's so done with our fucking shit. She's like,
Back on track.
So you
she's
didn't
like,
know
dude,
his
these
face
motherfuckers
or
need
even
to
his
shut the
name,
fuck up.
right?
I'm so tired of them.
Right.
They just
Well,
breed,
no.
then I'm annoyed.
That is, I mean, so
To be fair, when we
which
breed, we're
is it?
just out of stupidity, bro.
Did you know
You
him or
said breed.
not?
I heard breed.
Stop sneezing! Can't avoid answering the question by sneezing all day.
Well, I guess I did know his name, because I was fucking his bitch.
News to me. Why didn't he tell me that before?
Why didn't we know that Phoenix was absolutely slanging dick?
Whilst in university.
And now...
Now he's got sores all over his pee-pee. Wear condoms, kids. Use protection. Don't be stupid.
Protection doesn't always help.
No, but it at least helps against most things.
Jessica, time on this earth is short. Jessica, time on this earth is short. So please, let me come inside you.
Hey.
What?
You know, some people say that life is long and hard, but it can also be very short and disappointing. Just like,
because it's like a penis.
just like how I can still find you and I on this keyboard, but right beneath it is JK.
Damn. Dude, you know what my favorite one was? My favorite one like that I ever heard was this guy was like, my penis is a criminal. My penis is a criminal. Let me hide it inside you. And she just replied, bitch, that thing is so small even the FBI couldn't find it. And I was like, god damn. Fucking career ender.
You and I. And then look right beneath it, it says JK. Even on a phone keyboard.
I just realized I don't
Yes,
have
it
to
is.
I don't have to bend down. I can just
There you go.
Cum
It's
stands.
hardest to get used to his
Wow.
new fucking setup right now.
Bro, facts. Cam, I wish you wouldn't have tied. This is why I didn't have it tied, because it pulls out.
Okay.
No, look. This stretches. You have that tied and it can't stretch. It's like a vagina, dude.
Well then take that
It
one
can only
off.
stretch in certain situations.
Well, then just
Trust me, I know. I'm a doctor.
I'll be back.
I am eating Thai food. That sounds absolutely
Dude, I
amazing.
want fucking Thai food. Please share with me, you fucking asshole.
Did you hear me, Captain? I shall return.
Yeah, I heard you, little fucking bitch.
Always remember,
Heard me, you bitch.
you can't spell progress without Grossberg.
We're having brosegs with Grossberg now. It's canon. Canon to my life. Guys, I'm gonna go beat off to some Grossberg porn.
Okay, on a real note. Okay, Rule 34. If it exists, there are spicy pictures of it, right?
Porn.
I have been damned to find any R34 of the Sleepy Time Tea Time Bear.
The fuck is a Sleepy Time Tea Time Bear?
The Sleepy Time Tea Bear. You know the brand of tea, Sleepy Time? There's a little bear on it?
Yeah, but why are we trying to fuck the Sleepy Time Tea Time Bear?
Furries exist. I would have no, here's the thing. If furries
I'm
exist...
starting to think somebody here in this fucking household wants to fuck the Sleepy Time Tea Time Bear.
No!
Dog Scratch, can I commission you?
If it doesn't exist yet.
Dog
it will.
Scratch, can I commission you to get me some art of the Sleepy Time Tea Time Bear? Is there any chance that I could commission this? I need his asshole gaped.
Oh my god.
I need it gaping.
First of all... Look, man, I wasn't saying that far.
What is a Sleepy Time Tea Time Bear? Second of all, yes. Okay, let me describe what I need. I need ass agape, right? I need this shit looking like
Okay.
Johnny. No, stop. Hold on.
No, I'm just.
I need
I'm
this
just gonna
shit
go-
looking like Johnny Sins just fucking tore it up in a shoot, right? And I need nut. I mean, we're talking like almond butter nut leaking out the Sleepy Time Tea Time Bear's butthole. His gaped ass, okay? This is what we need. This is This is important, okay? Hold on, go. There we go. There's the sleepy time, tea time bear. Now go to the show everybody. Show everybody who's gonna get gaped. All right, they need to see who's going to become gaped. All right, come on, live scene. This is the sleepy time, tea time bear.
That will be a solid 420.69.
I will fucking pay you. I swear. He needs to be gaping, okay?
Yeah, this little bear right here. R34. If it exists, there is porn of it. Where the fuck? I'm not saying I want to see it, but
she wants to see it.
But it doesn't exist.
She's a fucking pervert. She can find all of the fucking panty lines in Genshin Impact.
That is scientific research that must be done.
Look, Dog Scratch, how do you want your money? For the sleepy time, tea time gape.
I just realized he has little biscuits in.
Oh, he gonna have some biscuits, that for goddamn sure.
He gonna have some glaze on them honey buns.
Fuck. You're gonna have a fucking stuffed donut hole, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, bro, no, he's gonna be like
He's gonna be leaking honey.
Wait a minute.
Get it? Because bears like honey?
Yeah.
Dude, the whole chat is like, what the fuck is wrong with these motherfuckers? The gapey time, gape bear.
Oh, that sounds so bad.
The sleepy time. I'd come bear. I don't know.
Yes.
That is exactly what he's going to become. Dude, those things taste so fucking good now. Now I want one. Dude, that makes me horny.
It's a fucking...
Dude, just looking at that just makes me want to fuck. Like, dude, there's a hole in the wall in the bathroom, and I'm gonna fuck it tonight.
What the fuck?
Like, dude, it's fucking getting it. Look at that cream leak out.
Okay.
Show chat. Just show them the cream leaking out of that.
Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, chat, this is what Captain wants to see from the sleepy time bear.
Yes, and like Captain is like fucking rock solid right now. I'm as fucking hard I'm as hard as The Rock on a Saturday afternoon when he has to wrestle other men naked.
Okay, now just know we want to see this, not this.
I don't know. We could. I mean, have you ever heard of the brown nosed pup? I'm scared, but I will not turn down a solid $420.69. Time for stretchy time. Oh, the human high time. Tea time gape bear. Hey, Kat, did you know that Matt Pat made a video on See a Video Game Woman Tits? Yes, I've seen that. I've seen it when I was younger. Show them that picture. Show them the first one. Show them the really sexy one. No, the next one. Yeah, look at how hot that is, chat.
You do know that this is a custard, not a cream, right?
Dude, I'll give it a custard. Okay?
A custard! A custard!
Like, look at that. That's fucking hot, bro.
I now have reference.
Exactly. Okay, so, like, send me your info.
Yeah, so just take this and put it on the sleepy time.
we need some filled condoms laying around, too. Okay, like, he needs a condom belt. Like, this is a fucking hentai.
Bro, I was just gonna say that, like, just putting him in some skimpy lingerie would be more than enough for me. Just the thought that someone has at least done something.
Can we upload it to Google so that everybody can get it?
I'm gonna...
Are you actually about to look up if it exists before we put Dog Scratch through this, like, horrid experience?
Yeah.
Sleepy time, tea time bear. Rule 34. By filled, you mean, oh wait, those aren't water balloons. Yes. They need to be, like, everywhere. It's like, this is the nastiest hentai you've ever seen. Oh my god! Dude, bottom left, there's an OnlyFans model dressed up as him getting her fucking ass railed. No, that's just a Lego Speed Champions car. Never mind. Why are the Care Bears fucking? Rat booty.
Oh shit, Smash. No, not that one, the one before. The one with the little butthole peeking out.
Poor Chad.
Like, back it up. Look at that. Look at the little booty. Like, there's just a little bit of butt. Like, a little bit of hole.
No way.
There. But it's... I really wish we could show this, but it's, like, so fucked. Oh my god. The furries have made an actual fursuit. Man, I'm so sorry for anyone who wanted to watch Ace Attorney. Yeah, we're trying to fuck the sleepy time tea time bear right now, okay?
I found one. Kelly, send it to the Discord.
Actually, no, don't. If you're underage, don't. Don't listen to Cam. The fuck? Seasonal greetings. The sleepy time tea time bear is getting gaped. Dude, look up My Little Pony porn.
No! I don't know why, but this is...
Dude, look up Applejack spreads for apples. Like, come on. What the fuck is the Riley Reid one?
What?
There's a Riley Reid one. Click on it. Gosh damn it, give me the fucking mouse.
Fucking tell me where!
Right there! Look at the second row! Seasons breedings. That one. Yeah, that's Riley Reid. Oh fuck, you're gonna make me calm.
Oh gosh damn it.
Smash.
I mean, this is the only other closest one.
Oh my god, his little balls are out. Look, move. Let me show you how you really get to the bottom of this. You don't type Rule 34. You come over here and you type P-O-R-N. Not porf, but, you know. You type in. He doesn't want porridge, he wants porn. Oh my, oh! New York City bear photo slideshow? Oh shit! What the fuck is this?
Oh hey! There's like ye old tentacle hentai.
Smash. No.
It's the fact that like...
That looks hot. I'd like to get fucked by a tentacle.
No, like I'm just saying.
Yo,
like,
you guys want to see some art of a girl holding a girl and one of them's in a fucking full-ass diaper? Like, she just poo-poo pee-peed all over herself. Oh, look, there's the chick from Encanto shitting herself in a diaper.
Why is
What
this
the fuck
thing?
is up with deviant art? The fuck?
I mean, like...
Phone sex mom.
I mean, I wouldn't really...
Adult baby daddy life. Diary archives, page 2 of 6. Going on this is going to get me a fucking virus.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, she made a poopy in her diaper.
What?
This is we're starting to get to... Oh, wow. Bring in the fucking latex.
I feel so uncomfortable.
What the fuck does this say? And they shit themselves? Report. This is the first time that we've fed the patient with a tube. Strong laxatives have been mixed in her porridge. And the result was almost immediate. This way we can induce anal incontinence in the subject, which according to the doctor is necessary for the next step in regression progress. That's Azula from Avatar.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Okay, can we stop looking at this?
Why is there a bunch of Azula shitting herself in diapers, bro?
I don't know, but I have become increasingly more...
This is on my search history now, you fucking dick.
I was looking for the fucking bear!
We found much worse than the Sleepy Time Tea Time Bear. We found literally fucking diaper porn.
I was about to say, we found shit. Literally, we found shit. What a laugh, you just clicked on live scene.
Dude, if I clicked on live feed and everybody's seen a girl shitting herself, like Azula shitting herself in diapers with her titties out, this whole stream is going, we're all going down. The FBI is coming. Like, it's coming.
Look at General.
What the fuck did you send, Jelly?
I think she sent the first one that we saw. Oh, okay. This is a bit more tame.
Hold up. Everybody stop. Everybody stop. Dude, I didn't know that part would be so fucking violent. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. Oh my amazing first. Hi, I'm the FBI. Somebody literally shits themselves. Chat, I've got to back it up. I've got to hear that fucking fart, bro. Oh my god. Welcome to the stream. Don't watch earlier part. Yeah, don't do that. We're talking about fucking the tea time, the sleeping tea time tea bear or some shit. I don't know. I feel like this chat is accurately portrayed by the judge right now. The tea cold bear. Oh my god. Who is this tea time bear person? My typhoon needs to wait. Justin, are you still here? Because I feel like Justin's just giving the fuck up on us. He's like, man, these motherfuckers getting a little too wild for me tonight. I told him it would be a special stream. I didn't know it would be this kind of special stream.
Ah, yes, that would be the defendant's lover, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Oh, I see. Ah, young love. So bittersweet. But that's all I knew about him. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. I don't know where the fuck we're at. Quick, replace Dolly's portrait with the bear. Justin is making it Rule 34 right now. Who would want to be British? It didn't stink, I swear. Hey, come back. Come back. No, Cam. Why would you want to be British? That's just fucking fucked. I am playing Splatoon. Justin is like, I am removing myself as far from this fucking shit as I humanly can. Like... Justin, do you want us to play Splatoon on stream? Alright, you need to take over again. I'm gonna go listen to that wet fart. Like, dude, somebody join the stream right as I just fucking fly on the shit.
Alright, chat with me. Just a second. I don't want his shitty headphones, I want mine. Okay. Do that. and then here. Okay, so we already pressed that one. Okay. Mr. Wright, you stated in the following in your testimony. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. That's right. I mean, why would I even... But that doesn't sound right. If you hardly knew him, then why would you say that the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe? Well, Mr. Wright, it wasn't me. I'm not a killer, I swear. That doesn't answer the question. Mr. Wright, I will give you an opportunity to revise your testimony. How is it that you knew the victim was, as you put it, a British wannabe? Yes, well, he was always walking around with a huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt. A giant pretzel. Like right. Okay. For those of you wondering, like, I am sitting on the floor because I'm lazy and I don't want to move. It says right here, he was always walking around with a huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt. Oh, shoot. No, I can handle it myself. Shut up. Okay. Okay. Press. Did you see it at the crime scene? The Union Jack, I mean. Yes, that's right. I saw it at the crime scene. That's why I figured he must love British stuff, see? It's true, cross my heart. I swear I didn't do it. He's acting fishier than the salmon I ate last night. May I ask you something, Miss Faye? Yes, Your Honor. What is it now? Who is this person anyway, this Union Jack fellow? The Union Jack is the name of the United Kingdom's flag. Oh, I see. So you mean like the stars and stripes, right? As usual, Your Honor, your insight astounds me. Hey, something just occurred to me. Isn't there something strange about this bit just now? There's a contradiction here. Mr. Grossberg. Quickly now, show that boy you mean business. With evidence, I mean. Check the court record carefully. Do you think you can manage on your own from this point? Yes! Okay. I admit that I was there, but I'm not a killer. All I did was find the body, hardly knew the guy, never expected this to be. I was walking around with a huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt. Okay. Present this. Make sure there was nothing on his back. It's empty. I take that, bitch. Are you certain you saw the Union Jack? Yeah, I'm sure. It was right there on his back. Miss Faye, is there some point to this line of questioning? Your Honor, please take another look at the crime scene photo. He was bullshitting! As you can see, there's absolutely nothing on the victim's back, and Phoenix Wright is a dirty little liar. Hey, wait a minute. He's wearing a leather jacket. The Union Jack was on the back of the t-shirt he was wearing. I was under the impression you accidentally came across the body. But if that was really the case, then you wouldn't know that, would you? You'd have no idea at all what he was wearing underneath that jacket. Mr. Wright, you're a dumbass! Please forgive me! Rabble, 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 rabble. Mia, you've made our client cry. Let him. That pee on his chest doesn't stand for Phoenix anyways. I can't believe I trusted him. Mr. Wright was all wrong. Hee 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 hee. That was an impressive bit of cross-examination. Thank you for uncovering the defendant's lies for me. It's quite clear that this man simply did not stumble upon the scene of the crime. Sorry, that was a typo. It's actually the onion jack. Mr. Swallow smelled smelled like stink ass quite frequently. Uh-oh. Did I go too far? By the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to have a rather bad cold. Have you taken any medicine for it? Yeah, I took some, but was the medicine that you took an over-the-counter brand called Cold Killer X? Yeah, that's right. It kills cold good. Hey, wait a second. How did you know I'm a big fan of Cold Killer X? Hee 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 hee. Would you happen to have that medicine with you right now? Well, actually, I seem to have lost it somewhere. He lost it? Does this even have anything to do with the case? Mr. Wright, shall I tell you where your cold medicine is right now? Your Honor, I'd like you to take another look at the photo from the scene of the crime. What's this? In the victim's hand, it's Cold Killer X. Yes, but even I've got a bottle of Cold Killer X in my apartment. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument won't work. There's no doubt as to who this bottle of Cold Killer X belongs to. Especially since Mr. Wright's fingerprints are all over it. What? Titties. There's some funky tasting Tic Tacs. Sensing his murderous intent, Mr. Swallow must have picked up the bottle of medicine. Dropped by Mr. Wright and hid it in his hand. His purpose in doing so can only have been to identify his killer as Phoenix Wright. Or, in reality, he was just trying to return the dropped cold medicine to Phoenix and just happened to be standing next to a broken electric wire as it fell down onto his umbrella while he was standing in the cold rainwater, and then he electrocuted himself out of sheer stupidity. I hate floppy hair's objection sound. Yeah, I do too. Order in the court. Your Honor, I'd like to present this photo and bottle as evidence. Very well. The court will accept them into the record. Cold Killer X added to the court record. Also, the victim's wristwatch was broken. Broken? Yes, it ceased functioning when a large wave of electricity passed through it. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have some kind of explanation for all this? This is really bad. Oh, my buttocks. My poor hemorrhoids. Grossberg, I don't want to know about your fucking hemorrhoids. What really happened? The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in the pharmacology department, so we agreed to meet at 2:45 behind that building. We talked for a bit, and then at around 3 o'clock, we split up. Then later, when I went back, I found him lying there. I've been taking Cold Killer X for the last 2 or 3 days. But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. Mr. Wright, that's completely different from the testimony you gave previously. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid you wouldn't believe the truth. You'll forgive me if I say I hardly find your current testimony any more credible. Miss Faye, please begin your cross-examination. Oh, please, Mr. Wright, don't tell any more lies. What really happened? The truth is, I went because he called me. About what? Had you ever met the victim before then? No, never. But that day, he called me up and told me he wanted to talk about Dolly. And this Dolly person is... my, it's kind of embarrassing. She's my, sweetheart. Oh, what was that for, Mia? I'm sorry, I just felt like slapping something all of a sudden. Dahlia Hawthorne was also the lover of the murder victim, Doug Swallow. Before she met Mr. Wright, that is. So it was one of those nasty love triangles, I see. It was in the pharmacology department, so we agreed to meet at 245 behind that building. Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated you should meet at 245? Yeah, and we were both there right on time. You said the victim was in the pharmacology department, correct? Yeah, he was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. Everyone called him the Alchemist of IVU. An alchemist? I see. Gotta admit, it was a little bit suspicious. He had a whole laboratory and everything. It was filled with chemicals and strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. Ho ho, how fascinating. He sounds like he was quite an ambitious young man. What do I do? You should ask him for some more details? We'll ask him about the pharmacology department. I was wondering if you could tell us a bit more about the pharmacology department. Well, okay, sure. I don't know all that much, though. A little bit earlier in your testimony, you said something interesting. You said the department uses strange machines that run on high voltage electricity? That's right, and they sure look dangerous. They use non-standard voltages, so there are high voltage cables everywhere. High voltage cables? Yeah, there were electric poles set up all around the building. The high voltage cables run overhead around the roof. Finally, I think we're getting somewhere. Talk for a bit, then at around 3, we split up. So, what was it you were talking about? You know, that maybe we should hang out again sometime. Hang out again sometime? I wish that were true. Then later, when I went back, I found him lying there. So, you say you went back. Oh, shoot. Not what I wanted to do, but I will save. So, you say you went back. Yeah, that's when I found the body. Yes, but why did you go back in the first place? Weren't you angry with him? Well, that's right, I was. Then why, Mr. Wright? Why did you go back there? I thought maybe we could make up. Judging by the atmosphere, I'm pretty sure no one is buying this. I've been taking Cold Killer X for the last 2 or 3 days. It's rather unusual to catch a cold this time of the year, isn't it? Yeah, I always get a little careless when the weather starts to warm up. I guess I shouldn't sleep with the window open this early in spring, huh? I suppose common sense is not always common. So, did anyone else know that you were taking cold medicine? Well, I always took one after meals, so I'm pretty sure all of my friends knew about it. But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. Does the judge have amnesia because we told him who Dolly was 3 times already and he keeps asking? Honestly, I'm not sure what the judge has, but you know what? We're just gonna assume that he should probably retire, but he won't. On the day of the incident, what did you do for lunch? Huh? What does that have to do with anything? You can never be too sure. I always eat with Dolly, just the 2 of us. Dolly's homemade lunches are just the greatest. Her mini omelets are magically delicious. Magically delicious? Ouch! Did you punch me in the jaw? Oh, I'm sorry, I just felt like hurting someone all of a sudden. What? He has a very... What? He has a very nice beard. Lucky Charms? That's what I was thinking. I think that's enough for now. So the defendant and the victim met at approximately the time of his death, and then the defendant returned to the scene for some unknown reason. I'm not entirely convinced by his explanation about the medicine bottle early either. Let me be frank here, Mr. Wright. Your testimony cannot be trusted. What do you mean? Hee 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 hee. I knew it was too much work for a little girl. However, there is one mystery that still remains. There is, Your Honor. How the murder was carried out, of course. Just how was the victim electrocuted? I don't believe the murder weapon has been produced yet, correct? Well, that is... You are correct, Your Honor. Because there was no murder weapon! So how exactly was Mr. Swallow killed? If I could somehow establish how it was done, maybe I could still come out of this mess smelling like a rose. Establish murder method. Titties! Your Honor. Yes, Miss Faye? I believe that if we were to piece together everything we've heard up until now, we should be able to solve the mystery of how Mr. Swallow died. That would be most impressive. Hee 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 hee. Quite the brash statement coming from a rookie. But even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of the court, yes? An attorney must be able to substantiate their arguments with evidence. Of course I know that. Actually, I had totally forgotten about that. Now then, Miss Faye, let me see what you've got. Show me how you believe the victim was electrocuted. Let me check this. Okay, so there's that. And that's just a picture of the watch, so that's not gonna do anything. Found clutch in the victim's hand, covered in Wright's fingerprints. Okay, so it's gonna be this one. As for the cause of death, I'd say this picture captures it quite well. What? But there is nothing that even remotely resembles a murder weapon here. I'm afraid the defense is going to have to explain this in a bit more detail. You blind old bastard! Look! That, right there! Well, naturally, it's right here! That's... What is that? A severed electric cable. I believe, Your Honor. Remember the testimony we've heard? The machines the pharmacology students use in their experiments require high voltage. And because of that, there are special high voltage cables strung up everywhere. So then the high voltage cable... Yes, the high voltage cable is the cause of death. That is the most likely explanation. That certainly sounds plausible. Well, Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this? Well, I believe some praise is in order. Don't toy with me, old man. Now, the victim's cause of death may indeed have been a high voltage cable. However, I want you to think about what that really implies. The only one who had the opportunity to use the cable as a murder weapon was... the defendant! I don't see how, really, but okay. That much is certainly true. Yes, and that's not all. We have proof. Irrefutable proof that will establish Mr. Wright was the murderer. You do? Well, what is it? His fingerprints. Fingerprints? You mean that the defendant's fingerprints were on something besides the medicine bottle? Let's take another look at this crime scene photo. As you can see, the victim is wearing a leather jacket. As you may know, leather holds fingerprints quite well. Ah, you mean... Yes, it was quite cleverly imprinted on the chest area of the victim's jacket. The palm print of the defendant's very own hand. What? I can only think of one way Mr. Wright could have left a print like that. Intent on murder, he squarely pushed the victim towards the severed electrical cable. Sorry. Order. That's enough. I think we can conclude that there is no reason to continue with this cross-examination. Stick a fork in us. We're done. Mr. Grossberg, my hemorrhoids never lie. The show is over, Mia. I knew that boy was guilty the first time I saw him. No, you're wrong. Mr. Wright is innocent. No further evidence is required to convince me of this man's guilt. Your Honor, at this time, I am prepared to render a verdict in this case. You have something further to add, Miss Faye? Yeah, I was trying to get your fucking attention earlier, you deaf man. Is this what you want, Mr. Wright? You still haven't told us the truth. The whole truth. If you don't say something now, the judge is going to hand down his verdict. But I can't. I just can't say it. If I told you what really happened, then I'd be... It's okay, Mr. Wright. I'm your attorney. You can trust me. Miss Faye, no matter what it is you have to say, I believe in you, and I'll represent you to the very end. Yeah. We've already established the defendant's guilt. There is no further need for him to say anything. Cough, cough. Wait a minute. Mr. Wright, I'll tell you what really happened. But I've already told you, Mr. Wright, there's no need for further... I did it. I admit it, I pushed him. It's my fault. My fault that Doug Swallow is dead. Avatar: The Last Airbender webtoon came out 30 minutes ago. That's why I'm so quiet. I love Avatar. It's okay, Chelly. I got notified of it too. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Stop it. Don't talk about her like that. And... What you just said, was that the truth? Yes, I was afraid. Afraid that if I told the truth, Everyone would think I was the murderer for sure. Well, as things currently stand, we are all absolutely convinced you are. Please give me one more chance to explain. This time I swear I'll tell the whole truth. It'll be okay, won't it, Miss Faye? I believe in you. Oh, thank you. I still can't believe it. You really did push the victim. Feels like my hemorrhoids are doing the Harlem Shake. When I pushed the victim. That guy, he was talking bad about Dolly. Ah! Epic anime push! I lost my temper and gave him a shove. At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. A little while after I left, I started to get worried. So I went back, but he was just lying there dead. Well, the explanation is really quite simple. When you pushed him, Mr. Swallow flew back and touched the electrical cable. He died from the shock, and that, as they say, is that. A simple explanation indeed. At the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling. Wet from the rain, the victim was more easily electrocuted. But when I pushed him, there weren't any electrical cables nearby. If there had been something like that, even I would have noticed it. That's true. Even a doofus like him couldn't miss that. Miss Faye, let me warn you right now that if your cross-examination doesn't yield any new facts, I intend to deliver my verdict without further delay. Are we clear on that? Yes, Your Honor. Don't give up, Mia. He is innocent. There must be some kind of evidence somewhere that will prove it. Okay. I lost my temper. Alright, I lost my temper and gave him a shove. I heard some kind of loud noise. A loud noise? And what would you say that loud noise was, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but it was really loud. It was like... snap. You know, come to think of it, I wonder what that was. Hee 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 hee. Clearly, Your Honor, it was the sound of the victim being electrocuted. You're not qualified to decide that. What should I do? I'm treading on some dangerous ground here. Ask for more details. Mr. Wright, that loud noise you heard may be extremely important. So try to remember what it was. How do I put it? It was like a sharp crack? Ah, could it have been... Hurry up and tell us. When I pushed him, he dropped the umbrella he was holding. He fell right on top of it and it broke. That was probably the noise I heard. An umbrella, huh? And did that umbrella belong to the victim? Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella. Cheap and frail. Kind of like the owner. Then again, I wish I had any kind of umbrella. I was totally soaked to the bone. Miss Faye, what do you think? Is there something important in that testimony just now? Well... Of course it's important! The new information you've been waiting for. Of course it's important. No, this cheap umbrella is more than important, it's vital. I want to officially have it entered into the testimony. How perfectly fitting. Flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer. The court agrees to the defense's request. Witness, please add the bit about the cheap umbrella to your testimony. He fell down on top of his cheap umbrella. So Mr. Swallow fell on top of his umbrella, and you are certain of this? Yeah, it was right there under him. Actually, if it hadn't been under him, I was planning on borrowing it for myself. The umbrella, you mean? Well, yeah, you see I was wearing the sweater here. Dolly stayed up late for nights at a time knitting it for me. I didn't want the rain to dampen the handmade symbol of her love. My stomach is not to be used as your personal soccer ball, Mia. I'm sorry. Continue on with your testimony, witness. I started to get worried. Why? After you shoved the victim, did you leave the scene right away? Yes, I did. I admit it. I was furious. You left without even checking Mr. Swallow's condition? Well, yeah, but like I said, I got worried about him later. So I went back, but he was just lying there dead. At that time, did you see anyone else at the scene of the crime? Nope, nobody. Jeez, could that stupid cough possibly sound any funnier? In that case, it's very hard to believe someone else could have been the murderer. Unless we can find something that shows his innocence from that testimony, my dear. I'm afraid the judge will make his final decision with no remorse whatsoever. Yes, sir. Right now I need more info. Info that will help me turn up some contradictions. Okay, what did he say about Dolly? So what kinds of things did Mr. Swallow say to you? Gosh darn it. He said all sorts of terrible things about Dolly. He said that she was a bad girl. Is that all? Yep. Well, Miss Faye, you heard him yourself. Oh boy, you're not doing yourself any favors here, Mr. Wright. Please don't make this harder for me than it already is. Anyway, after he said that, I lost my temper and gave him a shove. Can you tell me about what happened in a little more detail? That guy, he just said what he wanted to say to me. And then he put on the jacket he was holding and started to leave. That's when I lost my temper and flew into a furious frenzy. I just gave him a light, gentle shove to the chest. And when you did that, there was no severed cable anywhere to be seen? Right. There was nothing like that at all. But is it possible that you merely overlooked it? Well, I guess it's possible. What are you doing? Don't let that guy steamroll over you like cheap asphalt.
Ass?
I believe what's important here is the moment that the moment the push occurred. Let's continue on with the testimony, witness. Fell down on top of his cheap umbrella. A little while after I left, I started to get worried. Okay, so I'm guessing what I need to do is present...
Present your attorney.
No. Let me present this. Why didn't you testify about the umbrella from the very beginning? Come on, if I had mentioned that, I would have been able to counter the prosecution's arguments earlier. What do you mean by that? Take another look at the crime scene photo. There's the umbrella. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look closely, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electrical pole. You're absolutely right. The conclusion here is obvious. After the defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell. In other words, after he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive. No! Order, order, order. The victim, he moved? Mr. Payne, the umbrella in this photo, where is it now? Well, it was collected by the police at the crime scene. I want it presented as evidence immediately. Owned by the victim, found broken near an electrical pole at the crime scene. But the umbrella could have been simply blown there by the wind. According to the testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have been blown there by the wind. But nothing, you limp dick piece of shit. As long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot render final judgment. No! I must say, I still find it hard to believe that a huge hole has been blown into the prosecution's case by the defendant's testimony. Phoenix's testimony added to the court record. Well done, Mia. Hee hee. Hee 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 hee. Mr. Payne, what are you chuckling about? Pardon me, Your Honor. It seems I was expecting too much of a free ride. It was foolish to think I could establish guilt through cross-examination alone. I'm afraid I don't follow what you're saying. Let me guess. You have another witness. Exactly. This witness's testimony will be incontrovertible. Well, who is the witness? Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Dahlia Hawthorne? You don't mean Dolly? I do, Your Honor. The defendant's very own lover is a witness to the whole thing. That's right, she was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. What? Rabble, 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 rabble. I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, my dear. Oh shit, we got the hair flip. Bad news. You couldn't be more wrong. Actually, I've been waiting for this. You can't be serious. Yeah, what do you mean by that? I think this is a good point for us to stop at. Court will now enter a 20-minute recess. Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. April 11, 11:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there. It's alright. At least you told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright. Yeah, so I guess I can start to relax then, huh? Relax, my boy? You can't be serious after hiding such important facts. But the next witness is my Dolly, right? She'll save me. I just know she will. Why do you think that? Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life, that's why. The love of your life, huh? Would you mind telling me more about you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Sure, no problem. Dolly and I, we first met about 8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse. Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer on the side anyway. One day, she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Oh, here, take a look at this. She gave this to me the day we met as a symbol of our love. She had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off, but before she gave it to me, she said, "I want you to carry this." So she gave it to you as a present, I see. This darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little dolly. It certainly is a little bottle, all right. It makes me so happy. I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world. He shows it to everyone. Anyway, so after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating? Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. What a strange girl asking for a present back like that. By the way, Mr. Wright, she did the murder. The day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne 8 months ago, it wouldn't happen to have been on August 27th, would it? Huh? Yeah, it was. But how did you... This happened on August 27th, right here in this courthouse. What's this? A newspaper clipping? Let's see. Murder in the court... Murder? What are you reading there? Let me see that. Oh, I see. Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say. And I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. You believe there is some connection between these two cases, am I correct? But what does it say? I don't know what it says. I wanna know what it says! Let me see it. I wanna read it. Murder in the courthouse? Very little information is being disclosed at this time, since the victim of yesterday's incident in the district courthouse cafeteria is said to have been a lawyer. However, police are questioning the 19-year-old female college student who was sitting with the victim. I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg. I need to finish this myself. Ah, yes, but I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my dear. I'll go and have a look in the downstairs reading room and see what else I can find. Thank you. I want to do whatever I can to be of help to you, Mia. Well, it looks like recess is about over. We'd better all get moving. Mordor. Guess so. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though. 'Cause she did the murder. That was such a nice little tune. April 11, 12:13 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Everyone shut the fuck up. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness. This next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand. Man, she looked like a bitch. Why is there fucking butterfly? Why are the butterflies having a fucking stroke? What's with this stiff silence? In my long career as a judge, I have been deceived by many witnesses. My job to doubt and take no one at their word. Welcome to purity. But in your case, I must admit that you radiate a glow of complete sincerity. Bro, these poor butterflies are tweaking so hard. It looks like... She flat as fuck. She is, though. Bro, I'm sorry. I can't get over these fucking tweaking butterflies. The tweaking butterflies, like, absolutely kill me. I'm dead. I'm dead as fuck. Welcome to Hive. Frames per second. She got them addicted to meth, so they follow her. Nah, bro, she gave them the, oh, shit, what's her name? It's that one chick from, the Eden's Gate Far Cry game. I think it was 5? I think? Faith? Hope? The one that grew the flowers. This bitch has those flowers, she's giving it to these poor butterflies. Alright, well, it's getting pretty late, chat. I'm gonna have to go. The Kenny McCormick flowers. Let's get to her testimony. Or, like, whenever she starts to talk, and then we'll figure out. And then we'll save and go from there. Can't believe he actually said that. Oh. Now then, witness, could you please state your full name? Don't worry, sweetie. There's no need to be nervous. If anyone says anything rude, you can be sure I'll cut them right down to size. And I will bash them with my gavel. I love how they look straight at me when they say that. Thank you for calming my nerves. It was so nice. I almost feel right at home. Not at all. It was nothing. If we may move on now, what is your full name and occupation? My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. The honor is all mine. No, the honor is all mine. Well, we know whose milkshake brings all the boys to the... Mia, no! Okay, we're gonna end it there. Alright. Alright. Good night, chat. Good night, everyone. See you next time.